everyone, today it is the end of the month, so that means it is time for my monthly favorites. I have been liking quite a few things this month. I did a giant haul, which I'll link down below because it also has a giveaway, so you probably want to go check that out if you haven't. But I did a giant haul this month. I've really been using a lot of those things, so let's just get into it. First, because I'm going to forget if I don't mention it, I should have written it down, but I forgot. I do have one random favorite that's off beauty, and that is Sherlock, the show. I actually think I watched it in August, but I forgot to mention it then. You need to watch it. It's a BBC show, but it's also on Netflix. I think there's only been 3 seasons. There's definitely only 3 seasons on Netflix. There's like each episode is an hour and a half, and there's only 3 episodes per season, which is kind of sad because like I need more. It's so good. It's like a mystery, and I just really like the way he thinks, and like let's be honest, Benedict Cumberbatch, I drool. Yes, he's beautiful. So yeah, there's just a lot of things I really like about that show. I highly recommend it. Now on to beauty. Sorry if you don't like off beauty favorites, but I needed to mention that. This is something I got in my Birchbox, and I was excited, but I didn't really think it was going to be anything great. It's amazing. It is the Liz Earl Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser. Now, if you watch a lot of British YouTubers like I do, because I think I'm British, I really want to be it, then you've probably heard about it. It's super popular over there, and I didn't know how you could get it. I got it in Birchbox, and you can get it via the Birchbox website, just in case you don't have Birchbox or, you didn't get it. I have dry skin, and I really like another one. It's the Suki Exfoliating Cleanser, but it's a little bit harsh for everyday usage. This is super soft. It does come with a muslin cloth, but that's dirty, and it's in my laundry, so I didn't really want to pull that out. I thought it might be a little bit gnarly. But y'all, this is so good. It just makes me feel like a little bit stripped, but not in a bad way. It makes me feel really hydrated and just like I have no flaky skin. I get really bad dry patches on the corners of my mouth and right on my chin right here, and it's all gone. I literally could tell a difference the way my base products applied the next day. I can't say that with anything else. It is a little bit expensive. You can get a full size, which is 3.3 ounces, and the in 2 muslin cloths for like $25 on Birchbox's website, which isn't ridiculous, but it's still a lot. But y'all, you need it, especially if you have dry skin. For oily skin, it might work really well too. I don't want to speak towards that because I don't have that. Next, I think I've kind of been on a slump as far as nail polish has been going. I always apply nail polish, obviously, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. But I always post nails and my pedicures on my feet. And I've just really found a couple of nail polishes I've been loving. They're not new, but I really like them. So I wanted to go ahead and share them with you. This is the Sally Hansen Triple Shine Nail Polish in 650 Archipela-Glow. That is not the pink, but it's this shade. So it is a very opaque teal glitter. It's super beautiful in the light. This is only 2 coats. I think it's going to be kind of hard to see because of the glare of the sunshine. But y'all, it's so beautiful. I think it's pretty unique just because of the teal shade. It's not like a dark blue. I've been looking on in my drugstores. I got this at Target because y'all know how I am about Target. And I didn't find Archipela-Glow, but there's another one with a different name that looks just like it. Excuse me. So if you can't find, it's Archipela-Glow. I'll link. I'll list everything and I'll link it if I can find it down below. Alrighty. Next is on my toes. It's not the orange, it's the blue. So obviously, if you've been watching me, you probably know I go to University of Florida. Our colors are orange and blue. And I went to the Florida-Alabama game. I know we lost, that's okay. And I just really loved my manicure and pedicure combo. And I loved the orange was really great, but this blue, I think it's so beautiful. It's a Nicole by Nicole by OPI color in your Steal the One. It looks almost duochrome in the bottle. I don't pick that up on my nails, but it's a beautiful true royal blue with just a bunch of glitter in it. 2 shades, 2 coats, totally opaque. It's just beautiful. Obviously, you can probably tell I'm a big fan of glitter polishes, but this is just amazing. Like, the more I just kept looking at it and I couldn't stop, and I highly recommend that one. And last but not least, I actually only had this on an accent nail, and my best friend was like, I'm not sure I'm a fan of that, but I love it, and I can definitely see it being great for fall and just like autumn time, which I know is the same thing. I say fall, but I kind of want to say autumn because that's what British people say. I told y'all I'm obsessed with the Brits. Alright, this is a Sally Hansen Lustre Shine Polish in the shade 006 Lava. So y'all see that it does show up this duochrome. It's like an orange with a pink duochrome. That does have the same effect on your nails, and it's just so pretty and different, and it just reminds me of like fire / like autumn leaves, and it's just so freaking gorgeous, and I think it's really unique, and I highly recommend it. And it's from Sally Hansen, so it's not that expensive. Alright, I have 2 palettes to show y'all, but for 2 different reasons. This one, I feel bad mentioning, it's limited edition. I did get this month at my Sephora, so definitely go check that in the clearance bins in case you don't have it. And if you don't have it and you're upset with me, I'm sorry. I might try to find some dupes. If y'all are interested in that, let me know. But it's the KatVonD Esperanza palette. This is the eyeshadow. Hold on, that got a little bit. This is the eyeshadow palette I'm wearing today. And I know that this is not like a super like demure look, but I'm obsessed times 10 bazillion with this palette. It's kind of a funny story. So I saw it. That's pretty true to color right there. It's a bunch of colors. This is kind of a neutral, but it's not really. That's the color I have on my outer corner. And I was like, why? Like, no one's going to want that. No one's going to use it. And then I saw it in a bunch of people's favorites. And I'm like, I stand corrected. Apparently it's amazing. I didn't get it. And then I found it in my Sephora bin, and I just grabbed it. It was totally an impulse purchase. And then I got it home, and I kind of looked at it, and I'm like, well, now what? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? I think it's the kind of thing that you kind of really have to dive in head first into this palette, and you're just going to get so inspired. At least I do. I don't do a bunch of, like, neutral eyes. Y'all probably have realized that by now. It does come with a giant mirror, which is great. And it's beautiful. I love every single bit of it. I would purchase this 1,000,000 times over, and if you can find this, you need to get it. And if you own it, you pull it back out, honey, because it's great. Alright, let's keep going with eyes, and then I'll mention the other one. I have 2 eyeliner favorites, which is a little bit strange for me. I like them both a lot. I can't really choose between the 2. But I'll go into that in a second. And this is something that came actually in my Ipsy bag. It is the Lord & Berry Black 1001 Black Silk Mini Kajal Kohl Eyeliner. And it's just like a normal pencil. It's super creamy, and it's pretty black. It does come off a little bit gray, but it's pretty black. And the thing that made me so impressed, it stayed on my, what do you call this thing? Eyelid really, really well. But why I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. One streak on my inner rim, and it was just black. Pitch black, perfect, stayed all day. Had to come home with a Q-tip and get it off. I mean, that's amazing. Is there something on my face? No, it just looks like it. However, this is expensive. This is $18, and it's hard to find. I'm going to give you all another alternative that I think I might like a little bit better, but it's still expensive. And it is the Too Faced Perfect Eyes Eyeliner. Waterproof eyeliner. This is, I have Perfect Espresso. And I also have Perfect Black in a deluxe size sample. So, the black is a little bit more black. These are the Perfect Eyes, and that's the Lord & Berry. These also are so amazing, and they're kind of like gel-like. They're not a gel eyeliner, but they're gel-like. And if y'all like me, I always use pencil liner. I know a lot of people don't, but like that's my preferred way of doing it. And when you do it along the upper lash line, you still kind of get gaps. with this, you don't get gaps. Like, not like skips, but you can tell the difference between where you did your eyeliner and your eyelashes. I know you can line the inner rim and get that away, but I just can't do that. I can't do it. It freaks me out too much. With that, you don't get any gaps. It's just so full and beautiful, and I absolutely, absolutely love that. Alright, now let's go into some face products. I don't like that. I had some highlighter there. I think it's a little too much, so we got rid of it. And it is this. I just did a really, really in-depth review of this, so if you're interested in that, I'll definitely link it below. It is the Tarte Rainforest After Dark palette. This is all the Amazonian color clay thing that they talk about. And the eyeshadows are really great. If you want some swatches, I swatched it all in that video. The eyeshadows are good. They're a little bit generic, but they're really great quality. But the face products. I have the blush, bronzer, and highlight on today. That's this like ridiculous highlight. It's definitely not a very subtle highlight, but I kind of like it. It makes me look a little bit sweaty though, so I'm not sure. But it's the champagne highlighter. And I'm going to swatch these, but I'm going to be totally honest, they don't swatch well. That is the Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. We can get without it. And this is the blusher in Unleashed. And I couldn't find this in anything else. And it might have been in a previous palette, but they don't sell it alone. The blush does not swatch well, but on my cheeks, it just comes up with a natural rosy glow. There it is. The blush, like I said, doesn't swatch well, but on the cheeks, actually applied, I think it's beautiful. I think it's really great. I love those face products. I've been using them almost all month without stop. I like the champagne highlight because it's kind of a white gold. I really have also been enjoying, I don't know, I probably shouldn't mention this because it's not really a favorite, but it's my Too Faced, the Bronze and the Beautiful in the Powdered Sun. That's this highlight right here. It's also pretty intense, but it's a lot, I like swatched it literally up beside. It's a lot darker and more yellow tone, so I do think I like the champagne one just a little bit better. It just applies so nicely and so soft, and it's just gorgeous. Alright, 2 more products and we'll be done. Like I said, I had a lot. I love this concealer. This is the, I'm afraid because it's got mirrored packaging, it's going to be hard for y'all to see. It's the Benefit Fake Up Concealer. This is a sample size. I got, like, if you don't know this, whenever you purchase something $25 or more online at Sephora, you can get, like, a deluxe size sample. And that's what I got. That's how I got this. It's not that big. I was hoping it would be bigger, but it's not. But it's super, super hydrating. I have dry skin, as I've already mentioned in this video, and because of that, a lot of times if I put concealer over like a patch that I think is just not perfect, it kind of cakes and just gets gross. I have a lot of trouble with concealers being drying. This is not. It's so hydrating. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick this up, but it's got that like clear whitish ring, and then the actual concealer in the middle, if y'all can see that. So the ring is supposed to be like a hydrating ring, and it works, and it's great. It is expensive, but I think it's probably the best concealer I've ever found. And last but not least, this is another limited edition product. I'm sorry. You cannot get this online, but I again found this in my Sephora store this month, and it is the Sephora Rouge lipstick in the shade Hot Bikini. It is a deep purpley pink, kind of a radiant orchid, kind of, but it's a little bit more hot pink, but it is gorgeous. It does have a pretty matte finish, so I think you can totally transfer this into fall. It's kind of bright for fall, but it's matte, which is totally 100% on trend right now. Also, I forgot to mention, metallic nail polishes are on trend, and this lava one specifically really fits into that trend. But matte lips, they are a little drying, which is the only negative I can say, but they are amazing. And this Hot Bikini one I've been wearing a bunch. So that's my favorites. It was a long video. I had a bunch of favorites. Please, please let me know what your favorites are. I'm always looking for product recommendations, especially from y'all, or if y'all could like let me know something and then be like, oh, I have that. Let me just pull it out. I love to do that. Kind of shopping your stash. I'll link a video down below that I made about it, but I'm kind of forcing myself on a no buy because I've been a little ridiculous with how much I've been purchasing. I go into all of that in that video, so if you're interested in that, I'll let you know. I'll link it below so you can see it. But thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. Make sure you go into that giveaway that I have going on until October 15th. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all real soon. Bye!